I was diagnosed with colon cancer in June of 2010 at the age of 41. I had had some symptoms and went to my GP. She said it was nothing to be worried about, but I should go talk to a GI surgeon person who happened to be down the hall. So I went down the hall and talked to him. When the pathologist report came back, they said it was stage 3 colon cancer. About a month after I was diagnosed, I woke up. I realized that, this was my life. I had to get involved. I had to be involved in the treatments. I had to understand what was going on. At that point, my wife and I reached out to everybody that we could imagine. We reached out to colleagues, friends, family. We tried to find everybody and anybody that we knew that could help us.
My name is Jen and I'm 35 years old. I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer at the age of 30. I had had symptoms for 21 months after the birth of my son. What got me through was the fact that I have a very positive outlook. I never got on the internet after I was diagnosed to see what the statistics were for stage 4 colon cancer. My opinion is that I'm not a statistic. I'm young, and because I was 30 when I was diagnosed, I don't fit into the criteria of what they expect a colorectal cancer patient to be. So I just continued to be hopeful and positive, and with that came the positivity of my family and my friends. Immediately, I had what I call Team Jen behind me.
One thing that's very important in the team approach to this disease is that with all of your doctors involved, the gastroenterologist, the oncologist, the surgeon, the other treatment nurses, the infusion specialists, we have to remember that we always have other approaches we can take with regard to treatment, and we should never feel alone. Always learn to ask questions of your nurses and doctors along the way so that you'll be able to understand that the cure is the ultimate goal, and there's different ways to reach that goal. And ultimately, all of us are working together as a team in order to reach that ultimate goal.
It's really, really important to stay organized, to keep all of your lab results, your pathology reports, any scan results, anything from your doctor in one place, both in case you want to seek a second opinion so that you can have all of that to send, and for your own records. It's always a good idea to bring somebody else with you to an appointment, whether it be a family member, a significant other, just a close friend, because you'll find that those people think of other things to ask that maybe you won't think of. And as far as questions go, I would counsel you to always carry either a small notebook around. Anytime something occurs to you, whatever question is insignificant as you might think it is, write it down so you remember to ask your doctor.
When going to the doctor's office, always take someone with you. Extra set of ears. They end up hearing things that you may not hear. They may be writing things down that you may not be writing down, and then you can discuss those things later. You could take a tape recorder, you could take a video camera. Those things will help you in evaluating your treatment plan and making the best choices for you.
My name is Deborah. I'm a stage 4 colon cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with colon cancer at age 50. I was devastated. It affected me mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. I was at a point in my life where I didn't know where to turn. My life had been turned totally upside down. I reached out to so many different organizations when I was first diagnosed.
Becoming your own advocate is like learning a new language. There's going to be all these new terms. Ask your doctors, ask the nurses what these terms mean. Look them up. Find out what they mean from the guidelines, like the NCCN guidelines. When you read a pathology report, it's like it's written in a whole different language. So you have to go through it carefully. Take the report to the doctor. Talk to the oncology nurse or the radiation nurse about what the report's saying. Understand what you're being told here. This will help you to make better decisions, to be an active participant.
When I was first diagnosed, I kind of kept it a secret. Only my immediate family knew that I had colon cancer. I was kind of embarrassed. I was kind of distraught, so I didn't want everybody to know my personal business. But I realized by holding things in and keeping it a secret, it kept me from getting the resources that I really needed to survive mentally and financially. So when I opened up and I talked about my sickness and talked about colon cancer, I received a lot of support. I decided that I had to get my life back and I had to go on and press on with my life and enjoy my life the same way that I always had and not let cancer defeat me. So that's when I reached out to many organizations. I started to pray every day. I started to meditate. And I decided there was no way that I was going to end up as a statistic.
When you become your own advocate, you need to create a team to help you. There's going to be oncologists, there's going to be a GP, could be a surgeon, radio oncologist, maybe a specialty oncologist such as a GI oncologist. You need a team of people, maybe at multiple hospitals. You want these people talking to each other. Make sure that they know each other, can call each other up, and that they will do that. This is part of their job. They will want to understand from the other doctors what the other doctors are saying. Make sure everybody's on the same page and that everybody's working together to help you beat this thing.
When I was first diagnosed, I was very scared and felt very vulnerable. I didn't know what the plan would be, what was going to happen. You definitely have to step up to the plate, be proactive, and reach out. There's a lot of support groups out there. There's a lot of other people out there that will be there for you to help give you information to help you get through this. You're not alone.